State Representative Jesse MacLachlan here, representing the towns of Westbrook, Clinton, and Killingworth. Thanks for taking the time. I wanted to give you an update on the recent happenings at the Capitol, but first, some background on why we're here today. We passed a budget last June that, in my opinion, started as a failure. Since that budget passed in June of 2015, we have experienced 2 budget deficits. We've needed to pass 2 budget deficit mitigation plans, neither of which I supported because I didn't feel that they addressed the long-term structural changes that the state of Connecticut needs to get back on its feet. Just yesterday, we learned, after passing a deficit mitigation plan only weeks ago, we learned that tax receipts have come in again below expected, looking at another budget deficit to the tune of $140 million. Next year, the Office of Fiscal Analysis has anticipated $900 million of budget deficit. Municipal aid, namely educational cost-sharing grants, are now on the chopping block. Both the Appropriations Committee and the Governor's Office have proposed deep cuts to ECS funding, the largest state grant to public school education, and our towns will suffer from it. So we sent out a petition and we received an incredible response. Over 200 signatures, emails have been flowing in, and I've just been so heartened by the way we've come together on this issue. I was very pleased to host a press conference with local municipal leaders in Clinton over a week ago, and together we sent a very strong message that fiscal mismanagement in Hartford should not be balanced on the backs of our students and our taxpayers. I want to take a few minutes just to wrap up here and read a few comments that have come into the office in response to the ECS cuts. Michael from Killingworth: I fully agree. Way too much tax money is wasted on projects and special interests. Tax money should be focused on education, true road and bridge repair, a good running DMV, keeping state parks clean and safe, state police, and assist local first responders, volunteer fire and rescue departments. We need to leave a better place for our children to grow and not force our young people to go to other states due to look to forward-thinking, crazy high taxes and the lack of high-paying tax and pharmaceutical jobs. I think, Mike, you hit the nail right in the head. This is something that I've been harping on in Hartford. We need to focus on creating a government that delivers its key services at the highest quality possible for as affordable as possible. Stan wrote, perhaps we should be cutting funding in non-essential services, not education, healthcare, food industries, before we cut these essential services. Again, I couldn't agree more with you. We get into trouble when we get away from demanding that government deliver its key services. I can't think of a higher priority than ensuring our young people, who are our future, are well supported and who do not have to pay the price for our inability to make tough decisions and budget responsibly in Hartford. Kathleen from Clinton: I've always worked in a school setting for 35 years, so needless to say, supporting an education budget is crucial to me. Although I don't have children, I believe it's my responsibility to support students in our schools. They are our investment in the future of our world. Kathleen, I'm with you on this. I think we need to start thinking long term. And one of the reasons why I didn't vote for a previous budget package is because it only focused on the short term. It only thought about the here and now and what's in front of us. And I think that's a bad habit that's got us in the budget situation that we're in now. And is part of the reason of why we face constant budget deficits every 2 to 3 months. And so I completely agree with you. We need to look long term, and what better way to look long term than investing in the future of our kids. I'll be sure to keep you informed as we continue our fight opposing educational cost-sharing cuts in the 35th District and across the state. We really need to make sure that our young people don't pay for the mistakes of Hartford, and that property taxpayers are not put under even greater pressure. I'd just like to ask you to visit my website, repjessemac.com, add your name to the petition, and join us in the fight. Thanks so much, and have a great day.